when we broke up with someone, we all use these words at one point in our lives. It's not you, it's me. We say it because we want to let the person down softly. We don't want to hurt their feelings. We don't want them walking away more heartbroken than they already are. We don't want to have them hurt feelings and heartbroken. I mean, we're not monsters. We're not bad people. We want to let them down softly. So we say to them, it wasn't you. It was me. But, I hate to tell you, in some cases, people, it was you. You were the problem. You were the reason. It was actually you. Sometimes we say we don't like somebody, or we fell out of love with somebody, or the relationship ended because, the person snored that night, or, the person didn't pay for dinner, or the person wasn't keeping up with you in your life expectancies and your goals and things that you were expecting to do and wanted to do, things you wanted to achieve. Maybe it's that, the guy didn't want to get a job, he was lazy. Maybe the girl didn't want to get a job. Maybe they wanted kids, you didn't. Maybe you wanted kids, you didn't. Career-wise, whatever the case was big. For some reason, you broke up with someone. I don't know the reasons, only you. But the reality is, at the end of the breakup, you wanted to soften the blow. You wanted to put a little cushion, a pillow under that person as they fell off the pedestal of being in that great relationship with you. They thought it was going to make it last forever, like Keith Sweat. But then they realized, well, the only sweat they was going to feel was the sweat dripping down their face. Or maybe that was tears as they had to suffer this heartbreaking breakup. But you softened the blow, people. You said it wasn't you. It's not you. It's me. But never realized why it was you. So let me explain deeper, people. Let me explain deeper why I say it was you and you were the reason for a breakup. See, people have this issue when they go into relationships and they attract the same type of person. Not once, not twice, but over and over and over again. So let's say you were in a relationship with a guy. First, we'll start with women. You're in a relationship with a guy, he doesn't want to work. You keep getting into these relationships with these deadbeat guys. So the immediate assumption is that all guys are the same, which is not true. All guys are the same. They don't want to work. They refuse to grow up. They're mama's boys. All they want to do is sit on the couch, watch ESPN, eat your cereal, eat your kids' fruit snacks. And you assume all guys are like that because in your life, well, every guy that courted you or that you given the opportunity in a relationship turned out to be a deadbeat in one way or the other. So now your mindset is that every guy is bad. But see, you didn't realize one thing. You were attracted to that type of guy. You gave that type of guy your attention. You gave that guy an opportunity to come to your house and feel comfortable enough to pour himself a bowl of cereal. Feel comfortable enough to go into your cupboard and get your children's fruit snacks out. Comfortable enough to turn the channel and turn ESPN on. You made this person feel comfortable enough to chill in your house and not get a job. I get it. Guys can be real tricky and real slick. And, they come with all type of different excuses. Like, I'm waiting for a call back from a job. I'm going to school. I just entered a training program. All with the intentions of buying themselves time to actually find a way to extend the relationship and find a way to keep the relationship going so you don't split up with them. That you don't find out they're part of my French, but they full of shit. And that's their full intentions. But when you realize it, of course, you do the right thing. Some cases you say, it wasn't you, it was me. Other cases you're more blunt because at this point you're tired, you're frustrated with the relationship, and you just say, you gotta get the hell out of my house. I'm over with you, you're a deadbeat, you this and that. But it doesn't stop with you berating this guy that you was dating. See, now you have in your mindset that every single guy is the same. So every guy that's trying to court you, every guy that comes into your life, every guy that you see, you assume is the same as the guy you've broken up with. Not true. But what you don't take in count when you're looking at this relationship and the failure of this relationship was you. You didn't think about your part and the part that you played in this relationship. The part that you played in making this guy feel so comfortable with being able to sit in your house and lie to you. Lie to your face even though you know you were lying, you ignored the lies. You ignored the signs early on in the relationship. Well, you're a homeowner, you got your own crib, you got your own job, you're holding it down yourself, got your own car. And again, not every guy has all his stuff together. Some guys are a project and needs time to develop and they're still trying to get themselves together. Maybe they fell on hard times. But in this particular case, this guy is not the type of guy that fell on hard times. This type of guy lives with his mom. I don't know what's going on, what's the trend, but now 30 years and up men want to be gangbangers and drug dealers all of a sudden. I don't know what makes that cool, but He wants to be a gangbanger drug dealer, or maybe, he don't want to be either. He just wants to sit in somebody's house and just chill and play PlayStation all day. But you've seen these signs. You've seen the warning signs. But you choose to ignore them. You ignore them, and when you get in a relationship and the frustration comes in with, yo, well, how did I get into this situation with this guy that's not no crap? And you get frustrated, and 3 to 6 months later, after you kids coming to you, wake you up in the morning crying, Mom, all the Cocoa Puffs are gone. All the Fruit Loops up, because they don't say Fruit Loops, they say Fruit Loops are gone. Then you frustrated because this dude, he's sitting there with a giant bowl of cereal in front of your TV, watching cartoons, eating the cereal in front of your hungry kids. And now you're frustrated and you letting this dude go. But once again, you're not looking at it that there's a pattern in the type of guys you attract, the type of guys you're looking at. And these are the type of guys you're bringing in, because you didn't do it once, you did it twice, you did it 3 times, you did it so many times that your kids don't even come and get rum crying about who ate the Fruit Loops at this point. They know where the fruit snacks went. They know where the last bowl of Fruit Loops went. They know that the guy that you got sitting on the couch, the guy that you sitting there ushering in front of them, is the guy that ate their cereal. All your friends, you get mad at them because at the relationship end, you start telling them, well, why you ain't telling me I was dating this deadbeat guy? Why didn't you tell me this dude was a bum? Why didn't you tell me this and that? Well, the reason your friends ain't tell you, because they know if they tell you, you was gonna cuss them out. You was gonna cuss them out and tell them mind they're doing business. They don't know what goes on in your relationship. They don't know what's going on in your house, because that's what people do. We get frustrated, we get mad when somebody tries to point out the negatives in our lives. And we don't realize that we are the cause of these relationships because we entertain them. Not once, but consistently entertain bad relationships. We entertain them, but we also don't focus on where are you choosing to meet people at. Facebook is cool to socialize, catch up with old friends and everything, but maybe it's not the place to find love. It's maybe not the place to find love when you know that people like to front. Like do anything for clout on Facebook. So maybe that's not the place for love. But we're not going to stop with the women. We're not going to just end it with the women. We got to talk about the fellas. Because see, us fellas, we are guilty of this too. We have to split up with women. Sometimes we say, no, it's not you, it's me. We guilty of saying it too. Maybe not as often as the women, but we do. We do say, it's not you, it's me sometimes. And the reality is sometimes it's us. We're the problem. Us fellas are the problem in the relationship. It's not the woman, it's us. See, because sometimes you got the dude, and we're going to break down the different type of dudes. You got the dude that think the grass is greener on the other side. Now, this is that guy. This is the guy that has a good relationship, has a woman, but he thinks she's basic because she's not the video vixen, she's not the video model, she's not the chick that he sees the Instagram models and all that. And sometimes you take that person for granted because you're looking for something that you're attracted to, and you put your small brain in your small head over top of your big head in your brain, and you start focusing on attraction rather than what you need and what you should have, because it's deeper than attraction. And you get with that video vixen, and you get with this person, you try to entertain that person. So the woman that was down for you, sitting there sticking by you when you was going to school, going through trade school, trying to build yourself up, get the nice car, get the house, get the good job. The woman that was with you when you only had 1 pair of sneaks, 2 pair of underwear, 1 pair of socks, 3 t-shirts, that woman now becomes the person you throw to the side and you say, it's not you, it's me. I'm not, ready for this relationship. And you don't realize how honest you're being. Because in your mind, see, you feel like she's not supportive of you anymore. You feel like she changed up on you because now that you made it, you feel like she thinks that you owe her something because she was there for you the whole time when you didn't have anything. See, now you have this perception in your head that you don't owe this woman something. That now that you build yourself up, now that you got multiple pair of underwears, now you went from 1 pair of sneaks to 10 pair of sneaks, now you have made it. Now you went from a bus pass and now you got a new Toyota Corolla. That now you made it and you don't need this woman no more, so it's not her, it's you. So then you move on to try to catch the video vixen, because see, the video vixen type of chick who never paid you attention before, never batted an eye at you, wouldn't even look your way, when you was walking around your sneaks lane and the soul was starting to peel off, she ain't want nothing to do with you. With nothing to do with you. Now she starts sharing some attention with you, but see, she only wants the attention with you because, see, she's looking at the money. She's looking at you bringing a little money home, get your pockets are getting a little swole. You want to stunt at the club, buy bottles and stuff, even though you really can't afford them. And you're skipping your rent or your car payment to pay for them bottles, but I ain't judging you. The point is now you're trying to entertain this female. And in the midst of entertaining this female, you realize after a while, like, hold on. She's not interested in my dreams. She's not interested in my desires. She's not interested in the fact that I'm trying to go for this raise. She's not interested in anything other than what she can get from me. So now you find yourself in a situation with a relationship with a woman who don't want a relationship with you, don't want to build a life with you. She sees that all you see is attraction with her and a sex symbol. So in turn, she said, okay, we're going to play a game. Let's play a game. You see me as a sex symbol. I'm going to see you as a beneficiary. And I'm going to look at you as somebody who's just going to pay for the things I need. I want that new Louis purse. I don't care if you skip your car payments, you can't pay your rent. I don't care if you got to eat ramen noodles. I'm going to get that purse because all you want from me is to look good on your arm. So you can brag in front of your family members and your friends. See, now you're in that situation where you let go of the woman that you need for the one that you don't need and don't really care about you, that's only interested in playing the game with you. But see, when you broke up with the woman you need, you said it wasn't her. It was you. And you didn't realize how honest you was being with yourself. How honest you was being with yourself to tell the truth that, yo, it wasn't her. It was truly you. But it goes deeper than that, though, people. It goes deeper than that. You see, sometimes as fellas, we sit here and we get mad at a woman, you know, because she's getting frustrated and she's getting tired. And we go back to sitting on the couch, eating Fruit Loops, eating the children's Fruit Loops, eating children's fruit snacks. And that guy becomes getting tired of woman bickering about that. And we talk about woman, she's getting tired, she's just an angry black woman. We give all these stereotypes that are not accurate, but don't realize that sometimes you're breaking down a woman's psyche because of our actions, the cheating, the constant cheating. You talk about you always paranoid. You always paranoid. Paranoid because, you know, you doing something wrong. I mean, if something's happening in my life, you know, that's causing me to have these reactions, if somebody's lying to me, then yeah, I'm going to look at you weird. But see, we don't look at that. We look at, you know, you paranoid because now every time I go to the bathroom, you checking my phone, you know, every time I leave the house to go to the supermarket, you're bugging me, but you don't realize it's because of the actions that you caused. It causes this woman to be paranoid. It caused her to have these type of thoughts because the reality of the situation was when you got into a relationship, you wasn't ready for it. And some guys are not man enough to say that, yo, I'm not ready to be the man that you need me to be. Some women are not woman enough to say, yo, I'm not ready to be the woman that you're ready to be. So maybe I should just chill on the bench for just a little bit longer before I jump into this relationship. And then it turns out where I got to say to you, like, yo, you know, we got to break up and you got to hear these words. You know, it's not you, it's me. A lot of times we got to calculate, we got to change the way in what we're courting, what we're giving our attention to. Again, Instagram, social media, Facebook is not always the way the place to find love. Now, maybe there were some success stories of people who found a man or a woman on Facebook or Instagram, and maybe it worked out, but see, we're talking about a teardrop in the bucket, a bucket of water. We're talking about a 1 in 1,000 type situation where majority of the time people who are coming on these social media sites and looking for relationships, they ain't looking for love. They look for a one night stand. They look for a little fling. They look for something they can jump into because you got some people who are predators in relationship. You know what a predator is in a relationship, people? A predator in a relationship is someone who is looking for an opportunity of someone who has an established life, a household, a car, a job, financial stability, and looking to jump inside that and be a part of it, not to add to it, but to take advantage of it, especially in the wintertime, what they call in the wintertime cuffing season. Why do you think they call it cuffing season, people? It gets cold out there, and you know, when mom is tripping and she tell dude, you gotta go live somewhere else, you gotta find a place to live. Well, you know, there's a lot of women out here that are looking to be in a relationship. Why not cuff up with them? Why not snuggle up next to them? Keep them warm at night. Because you got a warm bed, you got a place to live until summertime comes and you can run the streets again. It's not as cold out, so when you're out all night hanging with your friends, you ain't out freezing. And you got predators that's like that who see you. And they take advantage of your situation. But see, it ain't just dudes doing the females. You got female predators out here who see a guy that's doing good. They see a guy that's nice and, you know, he's very polite and, you know, he's sensitive and, you know, he's always trying to help out and he wants to do the right thing. And you say, what you call it, what's the word? It's escaping me right now. What they call it? I'm gonna get the word back because I can't think of it right now. So it'll come back to me when I'm watching this later. But basically they're trying to play you and they see you. They lining you up. They lining you up. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's one word I'm using right now. They lining you up. So they see that you're a nice guy. They see that you always trying to help them out of a situation financially. So they start lining you up. And they start setting you up and, taking advantage of that kindness. And it's a predator. It's a predator in a relationship where they see a nice guy, they see a guy that's doing well for himself. Or at least it comes across that way. And they don't care about the fact that you got to pay your rent. They don't care about the fact you may miss your mortgage payment. They don't care about you might get your car repossessed. That you might not have no food. You might miss your electric bill. They don't care about that. See, a predator is an opportunist who's only interested in getting what they want. And you got to be careful in relationships of predators. You got to be careful, people. And when you searching certain places, that's what you find. You see, you swimming in a pool of sharks looking for guppies. Ain't no guppies in this pool, it's only sharks. So what you think you're catching? You're catching a shark. And the shark is coming to eat. They ain't come to snuggle up, they come to eat. They try to eat the kid's cereal. They try to eat whatever's in your wallet. They try to take what they got from you. But you got to be conscious of that. And that's where it goes back to being you. You have to be conscious of the type of people you court, the type of people you're giving your attention to. You got to take responsibility into what's going on in the relationship. And sometimes you got to look at yourself and say, what am I doing wrong? Because see, I'm guilty of this and we're all guilty of something. When we get mad at a relationship and the relationship is starting to break down, only thing we can see is what the other person did wrong. All the things the other person did. Everything bad they did. We don't remember none of the good times. Remember none of the good things they did. All things they brought to the table, all things they helped out with. We only see the negative in what they did. And with ourselves, we see it's the opposite. We can't see the negative. We only see the positive. We only see what we contributed, what we did good, how they benefited from us, but we don't realize that none of us is perfect, that we're perfectly imperfect, and that we make mistakes in relationships, and sometimes the mistakes ain't on them, it's on us. We chose to ignore certain behavior and allowed it to go on so long that they felt that this was acceptable and comfortable, that we allowed things to go on for so long that we figured that, you know what, we lowered our standard, lowered our self-value to a point where we're on their level now. So they're looking at you like, yo, you're on my level of value, of self-esteem. So if you're on my level, then what are you complaining about? You was okay when I was cheating before. You was okay when I was eating your kid's cereal before. You was okay when I was sitting here robbing your wallet before. So why is there a problem now? And that's how they looking at the situation. And you looking at the situation like, yo, you tripping? Like, what do you mean? Well, this is not okay. None of this shit had never been okay, but we allowed it to be okay. We allowed it to become okay. We got to learn where we're courting people. Because if you date the same type of person once, then twice, then 3 times, at that point, it's not an accident, it's becoming a pattern. You have a type, and you got to take responsibility. You can't get mad at a guy for being your type. You can't get mad at a woman for being your type. I mean, they're your type. You can't get mad at somebody for being your type, being what you are attracted to, being what you wanted. And then when you get them, and they don't want to get a damn job, you mad at them because they don't want to get a job, but that's your type. You like the guy that don't want to get a job. You like the woman that don't want to get a job. You can't get mad at the person who eating your kid's cereal. You like that guy that likes to eat your kid's cereal. You can't be mad at a person that ain't got no car. You like that person because, and don't tell me you don't like him, you just dated 4 people that look like this guy. You dated 4 people in individual cases that don't get a car. Then you get mad at people because they won't tell you, like, oh, why didn't you tell me I was dating a bum? I did tell you, but you cussed me the hell out. You kicked me out your house. You told me never speak to you again. So at that point, you know, your friends turn to like, yo, I'm just going to be a sounding board. I'm going to let you go ahead and talk. Okay, yeah. Because if I tell you he cheating on you and I seen him with this girl at the movies, you going to get mad at me. Because the moment he denied, you're going to think that I'm trying to break up your relationship. So I'm not going to say them to you. I'm going to let you be great. I'm going to let you live your life because obviously this is your type. This is what you want. And that's what you got to take responsibility with, people. That if you have a type and your type is to dealing with these people who don't bring value, don't understand your value, then it's your fault. That you keep allowing these people into your space, into your home, into your life. What you have to learn, people, is you got to learn to see you. You got to learn to see you and understand your value. This is for men and women. Understand your value. Not allow other people to set a value on your life. You don't understand what I'm saying? Okay, let me break it down to you using designer clothing, okay? Designer clothing, okay? You ever go in the Gucci store, Louis Vuitton store? Okay, maybe you've never been to that store. All right, let me try something different. Okay, you ever been to Target? Okay, we'll use Target, okay? Because everybody been to Target, Walmart. You ever go on Target, look at a shirt, and maybe a shirt say $15.99, okay? I know it's kind of low, but this is for the sake of everybody being included, because I don't want to exclude people, just the people who can afford Gucci and Louis Vuitton, because not judging anybody. Not everybody can afford it, not everybody buys it. Okay, Walmart, Target. You go on a shirt, you see a shirt, $15.99, right? Do you ever look at that tag and say, start feeling the fabric, looking around, and start then changing the value of that shirt, and then start saying, nah, this shirt ain't worth $15.99, it's only worth $7.99? Then go to the register and then tell the person at the register, like, yo, this shirt is only worth $7.99. That's all I'm going to pay for it. Did you ever do that? If not, then why not? Why have you not went to a supermarket or any store, picked up a product, and then created your own value for it based on what you felt it was worth? Well, because the manager would look at you like you had 6 heads and told you either pay the price that's on the sticker or go find somewhere else to buy your stuff from. They ain't going to change the price on there. I mean, in some cases, maybe they will if you say it was on sale, you got a coupon or something like this, but you don't got a sale or a coupon. You just basically saying, I don't want to pay $15.99 for the shirt, I want to pay $7.99 for the shirt. And imagine telling you, well, you should go make your own shirt and then you can pay whatever you want for it. You can set your own prices. Well, think about that in terms of you, people. Think of the terms as you a shirt. Think of terms of your shirt sitting in a store. Why are you allowing other people to come into your life and create and tell you what the value of you are? Now, of course, you're not $15.99. See, this is what the thing is you don't understand. You're a diamond. You're a diamond. You're gold. You're platinum. You're worth so much more than what you're allowing people to value. But see, the problem is you allow people to come into your life and then put a price tag and a value on you. And not only do they put value on you, they put a low value on you. They come into the jewelry store, see this giant diamond just sitting there, shining, sparkling, and they come in there like, yeah, that thing, it says 100,000 on it or $1 million on it. But see, I only got like $50 in my pocket. So I'm going to put the value of $50 in. Then I'm going to point out every single flaw and every single issue with this diamond to the point that diamond or the person selling that diamond devalues it themselves to the point they allow me to take it home only to mistreat it because I paid so low for it, because I truly don't appreciate its value, I don't appreciate its beauty, so I'm going to mistreat it. I have no intentions of not only paying full price for this, but I have no intentions on treating this how it should be treated. And you wonder why you hear yourself or hear someone else saying, it's not you, it was me. It was because you, being the diamond, allowed yourself to be devalued and to be put in the possession of someone who don't deserve you. You got men right now who talk about submission. Yo, I want a woman that's submissive to me. I want her to be submissive to me. If I tell her, yo, go make me a sandwich, she go make me a sandwich. If I tell her she can't go out, then she don't go out. He don't want a woman that's submissive. He wants a woman that's insecure and that he can sit here and berate and control because he can't control his own life. And you need to stay away from that person and understand the difference between somebody that's submissive, a submissive woman, and someone who wants to control a woman. You got some women out here that says they want a man that can be that strong leadership type. Oh man, if I get a guy who can take care of the bills, take care of responsibility, I'll fall in place, I'll fall in line. Nah. It sounds good. I mean, it does sound good that they say it, but when they get it, see, they're so caught up in the mind of that controlling dude that when a dude comes in and he talks that submissive talk, you get all up on your heels and want to fight. Like, oh, what you mean? You ain't gonna tell me what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. You ain't gonna control me, but you don't know the difference between someone trying to control you and someone trying to want you to be submissive in a relationship. So a lot of times relationship breaks down because we don't know our roles in relationship. We don't know our roles in the devaluing of a man. You letting a man who's trying to control you to come into your life, come into your space. And he's trying to control every part of you and he breaks you down and then he makes you feel like every single man is the same. They all want to be controlled. Every single man has bad intentions. You start feeling like, yo, suspicious and start being paranoid like, yo, you want to take me on a date? What you trying to take me on a date for? What you think, you want to get something? You ain't getting nothing if you buy me steak dinner. Like, whoa, calm down. I just wanted to take you eat a nice dinner, and get to know you. I wasn't trying to take you home, nah. But see, you think every dude's like that because of dudes before. You know, some of those dudes, you know, a woman say, "Yo, we should go to Atlantic City, check out a show." Oh, whoa, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? You think I'm gonna pay for you to go to a hotel? What you think I'm gonna pay for you to gamble? I ain't taking you to Atlantic City. I just bet you like, whoa, calm down, bro, calm down. I heard that you said that you like Jodeci. I heard Casey and JoJo was gonna be in Atlantic City. I thought it'd be nice for us to just go chill. Like, what the hell's going on with you? But the level of paranoia comes from our previous relationships. It comes from those conversations where we end the relationships with, it's not you, it was me. I'm gonna end this with this, people, because I don't want to keep you too much longer. A lot of us use sage to come in your house and, you know, holy oil, bless our house and get rid of all bad spirits out of our house and get rid of all negativity out of our house, only to realize one particular thing. And actually, let me rephrase that, to not realize one particular thing. That the bad spirits that we are removing from our house, that we're praying in our house, a lot of times are us. So if you wonder why you're getting evicted from your house, you got fired from your job after spreading holy water and sage in the area and all this stuff, is because you were the issue. And what we have to do is start to return, understand the negativity that lives inside of us. And negativity don't mean just being negative towards other people, but being negative to ourselves, not knowing our self-value. Allowing the not knowing our self-value to control and to destroy future and current relationships. We have to learn to not allow ourselves to be attracted to people who wants to waste our time, wants to control us, wants to hurt us. So people, learn your true value. Learn your true value. Appreciate yourself. Respect yourself. Be careful where you look for love, because there is a such thing of looking for love in the wrong places. I'm Alan LeGreat. I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of Past the President Podcast. Until next time, I only got a few things left to say to you. Stay woke. Stay focused. Stay tuned. Peace.